Hey brothers and sisters, it's good to see y'all today. Thinking about you, I can almost picture you here with me. But why weren't you helping me? I was just finishing cutting grass, and when I'm doing that, I get to spend a lot of alone time with God and talking. And I get to see things every once in a while when my mind is clear that really make me dwell on what God has said. Also, lately I've undertaken a deep study of the book of Isaiah. Isaiah is a wonderful book, and it amazes me when I read that Isaiah predicted the fall of Jerusalem to the Babylonians and depicted the exile by the Assyrians. All of this 100 years before it happened, and then predicted the return from exile. But see, what had happened is Israel had become very, very corrupt to every level, from the lowest echelon of peoples to the highest line of government, had turned their backs on God. They began worshiping material things. They worshiped other gods. They gave up on God. And God tells Isaiah, basically, here's the deal: I'm going to destroy Israel. I'm going to let the Assyrians and the Babylonians come in, and they're going to tear it all down, and they're going to cut it down like an old tree, and then they're going to burn the stump, and it's going to be destroyed. Dire predictions of punishment. And here's what got me thinking about that today. As I'm cutting grass, there's an old cedar tree here in the backyard that was struck by lightning years ago. The stump burned down. It was destroyed. But a remnant's come back. God said that from that stump, from the remnant, it will be a seed. And it will sprout. And a new possibility will come. A new king will come, and his name will be Emmanuel. See, from all of the predictions of destruction and judgment that Isaiah predicts, Isaiah also gives us great hope. And Isaiah tells us that line that we often read at Christmas time, one of my favorite, from chapter 9, where it says, those people who have walked in darkness have seen a great light. For unto us a child has been born, unto us a son is given, and the weight of the government will be upon his shoulders. And he will be named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His authority shall grow, and there will be endless peace. For the throne of David he will establish and uphold with justice and righteousness from this time onward forevermore. From that remnant will come a seed that will bloom into the one that will redeem us all, and did redeem us all, Jesus Christ, our Savior. We can see in the story of Israel our own lives. We're given over to sin and destruction, and then everything has to be destroyed, and then new birth occurs. And God says there will be a new creation, a new heaven and a new earth, a new Jerusalem. And there will be no crying, no mourning, no trouble. And our lives become new creations. We're born again, and there will be times when we will struggle, but eventually we reach that new creation, life in abundance, and no more crying, no more pain. When the things around you seem to be falling apart, remember that from destruction comes new growth, comes abundance that will grow. Until next time, brothers and sisters, may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace. Love you, brothers and sisters. Peace out.